Well, after 15 episodes and 11 different towers, it is finally time for me to go ahead and begin the final process to complete this series. That is, to complete a terrifying tower. After completing which is at least officially high extreme, I either had the choice of doing Yai, which is a peak extreme, or go right to terrifying, so I chose the latter. The first thing I had to sit and do was to actually go ahead and choose that tower. And well, after some thinking and consideration, the one that I chose was actually Tower of Alien Radiance. Wow, what a surprise. It's not like I made this decision all the way back in August and all this footage is from September. Or you saw the title or anything. So I now know the inevitable question people are going to ask. Why? Why did you choose Alien Radiance when there are easier and better options out there? Well, let me go ahead and explain why I picked Alien Radiance, and I believe Alien Radiance was the right choice for me. Back in August, when I made this decision, there were 6 different terrifying towers to choose from. In difficulty order, those are Impossible Movement, Frightening Nightmares, Alien Radiance, Nervous Sweating, Inception, and Augmented Misery. So let's go ahead and place them and slowly eliminate them all. First of all, the Tons can immediately go, as I decided it wasn't safe for me health-wise to go for due to nerve problems. Fun fact, I actually attempted to go for Tons right after Toha to try and end off the series early. So what you're seeing in the background is the small bit of footage I actually have on the tower itself. Second, Augmented Misery and Inception could go because they're way too difficult. P.S. If you genuinely believed I did Inception, you are a very gullible person. So before I even really started any decisions at all, my choices were already thinned down to 3 separate towers. And well, I immediately knew what tower was going to get eliminated next. Frightening Nightmares. This tower was the most common request I had for my alternate terrifying, but here's the thing. I never have seen Toffin as a tower that is skill-based, nor lets you gain any skills in Jato. I always saw this tower as a tower that was more of a mental test than an actual skill test. I did check it out, and well, I attempted to beat this tower back when I did Thanos Tower a year prior, and I felt as if my skill increase did nothing for me to be able to get better at this tower. I wanted the skill and perks from beating a terrifying tower, so Toffin was a no-go. So this left me with 2 choices. Impossible Movement and Alien Radiance. And well, believe it or not, I actually did choose Impossible Movement for a while. I was able to get to floor 6, but immediately after this fail, I realized what I was getting into. First of all, I was very bored of the tower already. Plus, I was noticing that I was never consistent with the final outside for Toym for whatever reason, and I knew that when I got to floor 8, my heart would be racing because of the way the balancing is in Toym. I just knew that this tower was a terrible environment for me. And while according to the game's difficulty chart, this is the easiest terrifying in the game, I just thought it wasn't the tower for me. So alas, I only had one choice. I had to do Tower of Alien Radiance. However, there were 2 massive problems. The first problem was my hatred for the tower. Back when I made predictions for what towers would get into Zone 5, I literally said that Alien Radiance was worse than Inception. I absolutely hated the hell out of the tower. But this didn't last long. I replayed it again and I actually fell in love with it. I would later find out that the reason why I hated Alien Radiance the first time so much was because of a physics update. Oops. But nonetheless, because of my love for the tower, it is what solidified my mind to it. Secondly, anyone that has any knowledge of Jato area releases would realize there was a massive problem. Zone 5 wasn't out yet. This was a massive issue I knew instantly when I decided on the tower, especially with my infamous policy of not playing towers before release. You see, I sat and knew that Alien Radiance was going to be a really long and really tedious grind. I expected this grind to take me months. I really did not want this grind to go into October because of quarter end at school. During the last 2 weeks of October, I knew I wouldn't be able to play the game at all for weeks. And if I was in a huge mental pain and under so much frustration with the tower, which I knew was going to happen, I could have literally just lost all of my motivation for the tower and dropped it, which meant I would be trapped. There would be no options left. So with this concern in my mind, I did something that will shock all of you. I decided to completely play all of Alien Radiance before release. I know, the guy who constantly tells everyone and their f***ing mother to not play towers before release is playing a tower before release. So with this, I was now presented with another challenge, a massive balancing act with the JTO staff team. I wanted to try and shorten down the grind with Alien Radiance as much as I could, but in doing this, I also had the risk of playing the tower too much. Let me explain exactly what I'm on about here. If I play the tower too little, then I wouldn't be prepared that much for TOAR on release, which would basically ruin the point of me playing the tower in the first place before release. However, if I played the tower too much, now we have a problem. Firstly, I could accidentally fluke the tower and beat it in its own place, which would really f***ing suck. Or, I could have been way too reliant on the version in the place, and if Hexer requested any gameplay changes, depending on what they are, I could be messed over as well. Spoiler alert, I am very glad I took this into consideration. But trying to do this balancing game was basically f***ing impossible. Because if you remember with Zone 5, the bug testing progress was left completely hidden from the public, which meant it was anyone's guess on how bug testing progress for Zone 5 was doing. This meant every single day, I was trying to find as much information as I could with Zone 5's bug testing to try and get any sort of idea how they were doing. So my eyes were out for any sign of Zone 5's bug testing to come to an end throughout this entire practicing process. But, back to the start though. I decided to go ahead and begin working on my grind with Alien Radiance on the 29th of August, before I even started practicing the last tower we did. One danger I knew before I even really played much of the tower at all was the gameplay style of Alien Radiance. It's a really wacky and rather complicated style of gameplay. It's the perfect type of style where the tower is insanely unbalanced and only a couple jumps just basically ruin the entire tower. Gee, I wonder where that sounds familiar. So I decided to go ahead and, unlike what you typically see of me, where I practice the towers from top to bottom, I decided to just go to different floors I was interested in and attempted to just beat the tower floor by floor first. Basically, a tech completion for those of you Clone Hero freaks out there. I deployed my first serious practice session of the tower in secret, with my members inside of a live stream, and attempted to go ahead and beat some floors inside of Alien Radiance. So without further rambling, let's go ahead and begin the grind for our final tower in this series. So, yeah, we're trying to do all floors of AR, and I'm just going to go ahead and do 4, because I haven't done that on recording yet. So, 4 shouldn't take me too long, because I'm pretty good at 4. Earlier I recorded myself doing all of 3, and I was like, I'll try 4 out and see how I do, and I freaking did it. So, and then I made it, like, near the end of 5. That was funny, how he accidentally leaked the checkpoints. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think TOMHR will soon be coming out. Although I will be honest and say what I am not too happy about is how they're going ahead and rushing out TOMHR, but Toya's just sitting there not tested, so... I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but it's like, bruh, that's kind of unfair. Kind of rude if you ask me, but I understand their priorities. I went on the wrong side again. Alright, as long as I'm not an idiot, I should be able to finish the floor now. And I did tell Orbaz that when I played it, so... Well, I gotta redo 4 now. Let's go. That was a little bit painful. I don't know why. That's like probably the third time this jump has done that to me. I don't understand why this jump's hard. It's literally an easy jump. Oh, it's because of the stupid ceiling. More than anything, if I'm to be really honest here. Because then literally after that, you're on 5 pretty much. My plan? So here's the thing. I am going to be doing this as my terrifying, I think, because this one's actually enjoyable to me. There are some issues with this tower. Like, for example, floor 2 is bad. Like, it's a long floor and it's kind of inconsistent. And floor 1 is just terrible. Floor 1 is really bad. I don't like floor 1 at all. But I can see it getting okay, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. See, I do toim, but it's just... I'd rather do something like this. That is definitely going to make me way better than like something like toim would. YouTube has held a trolley bus message for a review. Seriously, YouTube? It's gotten so low that one of their own emojis is... Come on, dude. Okay, I swear to God if this jump gets me again, I'm gonna be kinda upset. Okay, good. Don't screw up the jump. Yeah! Hold on, last jump. Alright, I think I should be good now. What?! I'm not even mad. That was hilarious. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's get the worst floor down. This floor is absolutely terrible. Floors 1 to 3 are by far the hardest floors of Alien Radiance. So you know it's also conveniently where the copyrighted music is placed in Alien Radiance? That's right, floors 1 and 2. Here in this Adamir quality, like floor difficulty map, you can see just how big of a pain in the ass these first 3 floors will inflict. Fortunately, I can show floor 3, but yeah, this really kind of sucks. Basically, I knew rather quickly that this tower's balancing was a lot like our good old friend TOBK, where the first couple floors are going to be where I will be spending 80% of my time grinding this tower. I basically cannot show much, if any footage at all, of the start of this tower. I really won't be able to show you a lot of the pain that this tower will inflict on me because it's in copyrighted music hell. Oh well, on to the next floor. I think floor 2 is going to be the last floor I do because it's the hardest floor. There's no doubt about it. Alright, 1 or 5. You guys choose 1 or 5. Okay, I think I just did it. Yeah, that's the intended way, apparently. Now this floor I haven't played much of, so lol. I'm actually gonna try and do probably 8 next because 8's pretty funny. Oh, this jumps ass. Yep. Yep, that jump's garbage. Okay. What? I missed? Hold up. I did not know this jump was a long one. Okay, that is actually a long jump. Okay. What? Why is there a cylinder there? Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, that is, look at that too. If you fail that jump, look how far down you go. What's this floor? You go down to 4. You literally lose half your progress. Oh, come on! Seriously? Okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this floor right now. Because this floor is like... That's right, this is literally like garbage. I remember this floor now. This floor is not a good one. Yeah, because look, if you f this cylinder up, it sends you back to this one. But after that, you do get to floor 9, but... Those are just gonna take me forever to learn. For the rest of the stream, I spent my resources trying to go ahead and complete floor 1 and floor 2. I was able to complete floor 1, but unfortunately I wasn't able to go ahead and get floor 2 finished. So I went ahead and did my errands and decided to go ahead and try again later. Okay, I don't know, are you supposed to ledge grab? Surely you have to ledge grab there. Oh, this is... Why does Hexy make you ledge grab on these thin-ass wedges, thin-ass parts that you can... Oh, jeez. Why does Hexy do that? I freaking hate when people do this. Like, see how little I have to move my character? Like, I hate that. I feel like I have little control in my, And then, of course, Hexy, this is too far away to be an easy... Oh, the beginning of this floor is garbage! TOBQ! Oh, that... Yep, I saw it. Why is there a wedge there? Why would you put a wedge there? Excuse me. Here's a TOBK bowl, but... Oh, seriously? It's even worse. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this floor's terrible. Okay, this might actually be worse than 2. Bruh, what is this? Okay. Well, I mean, at least this part's over a net, so it's not too bad, but... I still heavily question things. Oh, come on! This part is that cheap that it's gonna be angled like that? Come on, dude. Really? Why is there a wedge there? Oh, come on! A ladder? Why? This is not okay! Bruh! That floor is garbage. Okay, how do I want to deal with it? Since the entire floor is literally bad. Like, with floor 2, there's at least some enjoyable parts. This entire floor is garbage. You're joking. Good. Good? Alright, we did the first part. You know the part that's literally garbage? I mean, at least floor 9 is pretty free. Like, the parts that are unsafe aren't ridiculous, but they're still bad. Like, I feel like everything is pretty okay. And if you fail there... Like, if I fall off here, I can land on 8. Okay! That was a lot painless than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, why not? Let's get 2 bad half the floors done. Oh, I was an idiot. That was most definitely my fault. Damn! I would have been able to finish the floor out too. Okay. Let me check this out real quick. And here. Tilt a little bit, not much. Ugh, that's kind of vague. Ew, that jump's kinda garbage. Yeah, I had a feeling you had to grab it. Hold up. What if I go on... Nope, that's why that's there. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I tap 3 times, I should be able to do it. Wait, should I do 10? Because if I do 8, I could do 9 and 10 at the same time. And do like a floor 8, 9, and 10 run. Sure, why the f not? Let's go try and do 10. The problem with 10 is it does have some pretty bad spots about halfway through. Like once they get to here, all of a sudden it's just randomly difficult. I need to turn on God mode for that, because or else we're just gonna keep dying to that stupid insta-kill all the time. Okay, so I need to explain something. Floor 10 is the perfect reason as to why I picked this tower easily over any of the other terrifyings. On floor 10, that neon spinner I landed on that killed me is an insta-kill. But it's only a spinner that takes a small part of the footprint. If you fall but don't hit that spinner, you can go to the middle area and there's a teleporter that sends you right back to 10. So basically, as long as I took it slow and be patient and didn't do any jumps when the neon spinner was over me, which trust me, I would in a real run, I would basically have a 0% chance of failing 10. Out of all the terrifyings inside of J-Tail, Alien Radiance is the only one that doesn't have a stupid final stretch at the end of it, which was another reason why I liked this tower so much and chose it. As long as I took my time and didn't try to rush the floor, I basically had no hazard of dying once when I got to floor 10. So I only had to worry about 9 floors. Yeah, I know that that's pretty much inevitable, Dark Sunday. Get to here, do another shift. Yep, you can't, that's right, you can't do a shift lock with... Well, hold on, can I flush myself? Nope, you can't. Well, you can get... I hate how you can hit this. And the obvious answer is, ooh, go down the truss, but then you have to... And then the jump's awkward as f***. This jump is kinda bad. I am sure most of you will agree with me on that one. Because look! You hit your head on this, and then you fall. Because you can't grab the truss. Great design, Hexy! My man's clearly never heard of Cankle-eyed Falls. Well, what happens if I fling from this way? Oh, hold up. Nope, you still hit your head there. But if I go from here, yeah, the neon prevents you from flicking. Ah! Now, so you stay left, then you head to this side. Turn yourself a little bit. Nope, don't do that. So then you have to go from here to there. That's not bad. This is easy. Okay. Nope, stop. You have to climb. Ugh. So here's another problem with this tower, by the way. You see this neon here, right? So, what do you think this neon would do in any other case? What do you guys think it would do? Well, I can tell you it's a Can't Collide false neon, so it's deceptive. Try and think about that one. It's Can't Collide false. Everywhere else in the tower, it's Can't Collide true. I had issues with that jump because I thought that little piece of neon was what you were supposed to wedge climb out of, and I was completely wrong. Needless to say, when I found out, I was not very happy. And then this is the problem with wedge climbs like that. You guys just saw what happened to me there. Alright, we're gonna go for it. See, I don't like speedrunning because you work so hard to get a time, and then just like in a short amount of time, you just have to go for it again. Because someone overtook it, and it's like, I worked so hard for that time. And now I have to continue to suffer. Like, come on. It's like there's no end to speedrunning, and I don't like that. Seriously, I didn't get the momentum, of course. Seriously? That was bad timing for that to happen. The thing is, in a real run, I'm gonna be extremely careful here. Like, I'm not gonna move when I'm remotely close to that insta-kill. It's like I'm gonna do one move like this, sit and wait for the insta-kill to go by, and go again. Like, this is what a legit run's gonna be like. I know Mac showed off a DCO in Minecraft. I'm like, bruh. Like, you've gotta be joking. It's like, I don't think a Minecraft player is gonna want to play a gimmick of a terrible genre of Roblox obbies. Like, come on, dude. Why? Why? That flick is garbage. What? Okay, there's something wrong with this jump. It's not working right. And now, of course, it's gonna work right. Bruh. That is my luck. I'm hoping I would be somewhat calm here in a real run, but I'm not gonna bet on it. I'm gonna bet I'm gonna be a nervous wreck here. Why? It's the same jump over and over and over again. It's only those two jumps that are preventing me from completing this floor. Literally reminds me of a tiered obby, doesn't it? Oh, come on! That... I actually kind of want to move on because I'm getting bored playing this floor because I'm just sitting here waiting. This is literally boring. Especially when it's the same jump over and over again that just keeps screwing you up. What? What? What is going on? If you notice, I am always failing the trust transitions. It's like the only thing I am failing on this floor are the trust transitions. Which, speaking of, why does floor 10 have so many damn trusses in it? Here's the difference between COBT and Toka. Toka isn't grindable and bench trauma is. How unlucky can I get with this floor? Seriously! What was that? It's the same couple jumps over and over and over again. Because then you get to here, and then this entire segment is garbage. Like, this entire part sucks. And so you have to do the first half, which is just boring as hell. I know this is a final stretch, but here's the thing, Sunday. The way it looks, as soon as you get to 8, you pretty much make it to 9. Or excuse me, you pretty much make it here. Because 90% of 9 is over nets. And so is 8. Like, the only part of 8 that isn't over a net is the beginning. Are you kidding me? How unlucky can I get with this floor? Holy sh**. Dude, if this was a real run, I would genuinely consider quitting. Because this is not worth the pain. Oh my god, I don't want to imagine how bad this floor is in a real run. I will literally quit playing it. Oh my god. Why? Did you see that? This is ridiculous. No, I refuse to let that end my run. You're joking. That's how low this tower is willing to go. Wow, that is actually dumb. That is actually dumb. Yay! Oh, why did that take forever, dude? Jesus Christ! Oh, lovely. I love that. You hit the head there and then it's just like, nope. Ew, what is this? Oh yeah, and then there's a teleporter. I knew there was somewhere that something like that was in. Jesus Christ, can I get into a position where... And of course, there's a freaking cylinder pole, so I can't see what I'm doing. Because why would they let me see? That's not allowed, guys. Oh, that's cute. How do I do this jump? There's no way you can get into the front of it. You can't. What? What is this? Ew! What is this? Alright, what is this? What? That's not working for me. You're supposed to just go... Okay, I guess now it decides to work. Okay, cool. I need to go further left, as we learned. What? That's still not enough height? How did we... You can't do a shift lock flick because you're just gonna hit the top. Yeah, it doesn't even work anyway. You can't shift lock flick off this jump. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. This would be the last time I would play Alien Radiance for serious practice for a very long time. For a recap, that footage is from 2 separate sessions on the 29th of August 2021. The very next day, I actually began practicing Tower of Inevitable Failure for this series, before right after doing astronomically aimless annoyances. I sat and tracked the bug testing progress for a while on Zone 5. In between doing this, I was playing the tower a little bit every couple days, ever so often, so I could go ahead and make sure that I was still in check for the tower itself. Finally, after the bug testing for Zone 5 being kept under the dark for months, we finally got news on September 11th. They were all the way up to Brutal and Bizarre Torment, and encountered a massive wall because of how hard it has been to bug fix. Zone 5 was at a maximum 5 towers away from being finished. However, I didn't know how big of an issue Tobats was going to be, so I stood firm and sat to wait for any information, while in between still playing Alien Radiance a little bit. When I was in bed on the 16th though, I would finally get my green light to finish up my practicing for Alien Radiance. Vendetta would send a screenshot inside the JTO Discord that showed him being located inside of Polychromatic 0. This was it. Zone 5 was going to be dropping pretty soon. So on the next day, I got my act together and finished up practicing Alien Radiance. I think what I need to do is, I have done every single floor. Like, I've beaten every single floor except 6, 7, and 8. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I want to make sure that, like, I feel like this is one of those towers that you want to make sure before you full out practice it, that you actually want to be very familiar with the gameplay already. So basically, floor 8 has these 2 cylinder parts. And this second cylinder part's garbage. Because what happened? Because look at the gameplay. The gameplay here is really bad. And then you gotta do the first cylinder part every time you fail it. Which is like a seriously moment. It could have been better, you know? And then that's an annoying thing. But if you fail that jump, you fall to here. And then you gotta do this part of 7. Which, as you can see, there's absolutely nothing below you. So if you screw that up, you're done. So I feel like the way I want to go about this is just getting as freaking consistent as I can with this. And then try to do an 8 run. Well, I just did the second cylinder easily, but good luck doing it in a real run, bucko, you know? Yep, because that happens. Okay, so what if I decide to do this? That works every time. Perfect. So the reason why I decided to do Toif for Push to Terrifying was because of this tower. Because Toif definitely prepared me pretty well for this type of gameplay. Just saying. So that's the reason why I did Toif. I mainly did Astronomical Aimless Annoyances for, not really for nerve control, mainly because I just freaking felt like it, I'll be honest. I definitely do have the skill that I need to beat this tower, but it's not going to be easy. Like, it's a terrifying. Not only to mention that this is a, on the chart, it's a mid-high. Thank you, Mouse. Very cool. So, it's going to be a challenge. I don't think that this is an optimal first terrifying, but it works for me. Okay, so on 4-8, there's this gimmick where you have these sparkly spinners. They're actually on 9 as well. If you touch those, it sends you back to the beginning of the floor, which is awesome. And I just realized, if you fail that jump, you have to do the dangerous part of 7. I don't know if I said this, by the way, but the dangerous part of 7 is definitely one of the hardest parts of the tower as well. Now, one thing I do want to say is that lots of people have been... Like, a lot of my friends I've talked to who are, like, terrifying cat of skill level, and they don't like this tower because there's better terrifying in the game. There's, like, better, not in the game, but better terrifying. So it's like, I don't think people necessarily appreciate this tower, right? Because this is a lot more accessible than Tons. A lot more accessible than Tons. And it's much, much better than, like, impossible movement and stuff. So I feel like people don't necessarily understand how good this tower is for new players. Who are, well, not new players, but people who are wanting to venture into the terrifying skill level, like me. So I feel like this tower is going to be very good. And kind of like how we saw when Ring 9 came out, how we saw a lot of players entering the extreme skill level because of Bloodthirsty Kinos. We're going to see that again, I think, with Zone 5 and AR. Because I feel like slowly, and especially with the Push to Terrifying series, this is going to help gain traction too. More and more people are going to realize that this is a good option. Because this is sure as hell, it's sure as hell way harder than Toim and Toffin, but it's way better of an option. Come on. That would be great to do this very quickly. Hell yeah, let's go! Nice! That was relatively quick. Let's see if I can do 9 in the same run. Without a doubt, though, of all the terrifyings, and I don't know much about... Oops. Oh, nice. That's a safety net. Anyways. From what I know about the terrifyings, I know it's sure, at least all the way up to, everything except Augmented Misery I know about. Out of everything I know, this seems like the best skill booster. Like, I feel like this is the type of gameplay that would work in a terrifying more so which is kind of coincidental because I hate jank, but this is actually good. Like, I feel like BK's downfall was the insanely unbalanced gameplay. Oh, this son of a gun. Okay, this guy sucks. This is a freaking spear climb. It's like absolutely terrible. But the good thing is, look, you have the net below you, so as long as you keep yourself aligned down there, you'll be fine. Oops. Alright, let's do the hardest of the 3. 7. Now, one thing I will say about this tower that's really, really, really good about it is its balancing. There's really not a floor that strikes out immediately as a hardest floor. Like, everything is very well balanced. Like, there's definitely easy floors, but it's like, the hard floors are kind of like the same difficulty. Which makes it much more tolerable. In a real run, I can tell I'm going to be on this net for a while, and I'm going to tell you why right now. If I can even get there, Jesus Christ, this gameplay is inconsistent. Dude, imagine if this part wasn't on a net. This part is so inconsistent. It's ridiculous. This jump, that one, is so dumb. Like, that is in a really dumb spot. Why? Like, why is that half a stud? Like, make it a full stud. Why do you have to put... Just because there's a safety net doesn't mean you can put atrocious gameplay that you have to spend 15 minutes on to pass. Like, really? Like, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. And that's the annoying thing. The ceiling is so low that you can't do stuff like that to gain extra height to make sure the jump's easier. Like, come on. What if I try to go as low as possible on the wedge and then try to do that? Nope, you still hit your head. Why? Why? Like, why do you have to put atrocious gameplay over a safety net? Like, come on. It's not fun. What is that? You're joking. A walk-off. I love this game. Okay, so let me explain to you, this section here is really bad because you can hit your head on these two things. And it seems like they made you hit your head here on purpose because look, there's a wedge there. So whoever nerfed this section, f*** you. This wraparound is not that bad. That ladder flick's just cylinder ladder flick. It's never good, but it's not bad. And then this section's really funny. Yeah, that jump there in specific is really dumb. And if, say, let me demonstrate this, right? Oops, I screwed up. Yeah, in that situation, I fell to 3. It's ridiculous. 4-7's too far away to really use it as your safety net there. If you fail this section, you're kind of done. Your run's over, bucko. In that situation, that would have been a 4. Like I said. Oh, that's end of 4. That's not terrible, actually, because 5's not that hard. And 6 isn't that bad either, so that's not bad. So I guess in a situation of dire, I just sit and do nothing and try to land on that. Try to land on 4. Because that thing I just did is the hardest part. And this is a wedge. So you know what that means. If you can't tell, that part's a mess. And I love how that's functional. I find that so funny. Now, one thing I did see in that last attempt I want to check out. No, that's not a good idea. Get to the corner and then go in. And then pretty much, I'm safe. Slowly tilt over to the left and then head in here. Jump, get into this, and then easy final jump. The thing is, the bad part is you just hold a 5. Like end of 4, beginning of 5. That's not bad. Yeah, I told you that's not normal. Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, floor 7 is pretty much just past the safety net, fail the spinner, or the dangerous section. Awesome. You see that dice right there? This dice tells you you're about to get screwed. Just saying. Please first try this. Yes! Let's go! That's 7. Oh, that's great. Oh, nice. One more 4 to go. And it's an easy one. Let's go. 4, 6. The only bad part is 6 is the speed section in the beginning, because for some reason Hexy decided, yeah, let's put a speed section. Why is jumping off of that wedge so difficult to, like, turn? I don't get it. Oh my god, why? Why does this tower love to use wedges? That's one thing I do not like about this tower, is it loves to use wedges. Which means, guess what? You're going to get bounced off at least once in a run. Like, it's inevitable. At least once during your TOAR run, you're gonna have it happen. And when it does, it just pisses you off. Absolutely pisses you off. It's ridiculous. What is that? Come on! It's ridiculous. What was that? This tower loves wedges way too much. Like, what is this jump? Like, this jump's ridiculous. And it's a timed jump. Like, it's a timed section at the end of it, too. So it isn't like, okay, I'll take that jump slow. Oh, the most inconsistent part of 6. This section yep, that's 6. Like I said, why does Hexy love wedges? Like, come on. At least if that happens to me, it's only a beginning of the 5. beginning of 5, which is not bad, but still, like, that is so lame. Oh, come on, please don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't freaking do it. Good. Yay! I have done all the floors inside of TOAR. That's awesome. Alright, we're on floor 7. Let's just go ahead and see if I can do it. Why not? Oh, that is dumb. Bruh, that was dumb. Alright, I'm happy. I have all floors at TOAR. Let's go. Yeah, so apparently I did complete floor 2 sometime in between, but I don't know where the footage is. Not like that would matter, because I couldn't use it because the music was copyrighted anyway. Later that day, though, I went ahead and decided to actually try to play the tower from the start, and it went super well. I was able to make it to the second half of floor 3, and was just 2 jumps away from pretty much getting a free pass to floor 4. I was prepared more than ever for the tower's release, and I wouldn't have to wait long. 2 days later, on the 19th, Jukeries relayed the message that the community had been waiting for months. Zone 5 was coming out tonight, in a couple hours. I sat in excitement, and when I entered Alien Radiance and played it, there was a massive problem. Unfortunately, we have conveniently run out of time. Thank you everybody for watching. I really hope you guys are excited to go ahead and watch the final videos that this series will offer. I know you guys don't find the practice videos that fun to watch, but in the next video we get to the juicy action that you guys are looking for. Thank you so much to my members who, for $2 a month or more, get some special perks. My name is Logan ISL, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.